Lavo, and welcome back to my channel. So I know I haven't uploaded a video in quite some time. Life has been busy. I just completed my first year of college, so that was kind of like a learning stone of my life, and this year's just crazy. And I know I always say that I want to start my YouTube up again, and so like sometimes I just get this burst of wanting to do it, so here we are again, filming this cute little video for you guys. So yeah. Alright guys, so for this video, I think we're just gonna do a little like talk together, little makeup, kind of like summer vibes because summer's about to start, so we need like sweat-proof makeup, and so that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna have a natural-ish sweat-proof makeup look that you can enjoy during the summer. So if you want to keep on watching, keep on watching. First things first, you gotta put back your hair so it doesn't get in the way. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so I'm really thirsty. It's really hot in here, so just bear with me. First thing that we always do is prime our face. So I just started using this. Don't really know how I feel about it yet, but we have the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, and a lot of people like it. I haven't used it enough to really know like my thoughts about it, so that's also a factor. I feel like I might like it, don't really know. We'll see. You're just gonna get it and you're gonna rub your finger in it. Then you're gonna put it in your T-zone, or basically all over your face. Okay, after you prime your face, you're gonna go in and prime your eyelids. And the only thing I actually use to prime my eyelids, and that's been the same for like 4 years, is the Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Original. We'll never switch up on that, sorry. Alright, so I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera because I feel like everybody else really knows how to do their eyebrows, and so I'm just gonna be repeating stuff that most people know, so I'll be right back. Alright you guys, just finished my eyebrows and I carved them out at the bottom with concealer, and the concealer that I used was the Too Faced Born This Way. So now it's time for the eye look, and to have like a really good sweat-proof eye look, you also need to put concealer over the primer that you put on already, just so it can fortify even more. So I'm gonna go in with the Born This Way concealer again, and then put that on my lid. And just tap it in with your finger. Alright, so there's that. And for today's look, I'm kind of bringing out some old little palettes that I haven't really used in a long time that need a little loving, that look like they haven't been used in forever. So for one of the palettes that we are going to use today, we're going to use the Original Naked palette. Yes, this baby hasn't been used in a long time. It looks quite brand new, to be honest, so it needs a little love. The other palette that we'll be using today is the Tarteist Pro palette. I bought this and didn't really like it as much as I felt like I would have. Haven't really used it much, so today we're going to try to use it and get some looks out of it. For summer, we always want to look bronzy and beautiful, and so that's what we're really going to go for today. So in the Tarteist Pro palette, we're going to go in with this color right here at the top, called Whimsy. And I'm going in with my Wet n Wild little fan brush, and then we're going to put that in our crease. So I did one coat, and then now I'm about to do another coat, just to add more pigment to it. Alright, so after we put that color in, we're going to go in with the Naked palette, and we're going to use this color Buck right here. And I'm going to go in with this brush that was actually included in this palette. And we're going to go over what I just put on the crease and do it again with this color. This color is just gonna darken it up and not keep it as orange. And then I'm gonna go in with the brush I used for the Whimsy color and just blend it out a little bit more. Alright, so we're gonna go in again with the Tarteist palette, and we're going to be using Edgy right here at the bottom, this last color. Ooh, there it is. That color right there. And with that color, we're gonna go in with this little pointed top right here to put in our outer corner, just to like pack it into like a little specific place, because these little pointed edges are really good for that, because they won't put the product where you don't want them. We're gonna put it in the outer corner just right here. Just pat it right here. Now we're gonna go in with the brush that we used for the Naked palette, that little pointed brush right there, and we're gonna blend that in. And when you blend with like a really light hand, because when you like try to forcibly blend, the color just doesn't get picked up as well, and it doesn't blend as much as you would like it to, and then your color is just not as pigmented. So just blend with your fingers like this, just like you're kind of holding a pencil, not like this, but like this. You can see that, and then blend. Alright, so I wanted to keep this look kind of simple and not just try to do like some extra techniques. So at this stage in the look, if you really wanted to, you could do a little cut crease right here and just like cut the crease to like halfway, so your color can be super pigmented. But like a lot of people can't really do that very well, and their lines always look messed up and it just doesn't fit correctly. So I'm just gonna continue the look without it. And if you're a more skilled makeup artist, you can honestly do whatever you want, because you probably know what you're doing. But if you wanted to, you could cut the crease just so it could be more pigmented. But that's the vibe that I'm going with today. So I'm gonna go in again with this Naked palette, and I'm gonna use this color right here called Snog, right there. Alright, for that color Snog, we're going to be using this flat eyeshadow brush, and this is an e.l.f. one. And then we're just gonna get that and put it in the like middle corner, the middle of the eye, closer to like the darker color, because like what we're doing is kind of gonna be like a gradient. It's gonna from like dark to light, so this is kind of the middle color. So we'll put that right here. Don't worry about the harsh line that's gonna be there. We're going to blend that out in a second, but we just wanna get all the colors on there first, and then we'll start blending stuff. I just put 2 layers of this Snog color on, just to make it a little bit more pigmented. And we're gonna go in with the Tarteist palette, and we're gonna use the color Glam, which is like the second color right here. And we're gonna get that on a flat, very flat, thin brush. This is from also another Naked palette. And we're gonna put that in the inner corner. Well, the inner part of our eye. And once you put that in your inner corner, you're gonna try and blend out the little seam in between there, mostly with the lighter color. Just blend it out a little bit. And to blend out the second color that you put in, the Snog color, we're gonna go in with the brush you used again, and we're gonna blend out the little seam in between those as well. And we're gonna go in with this little fan brush and go in with the Edgy color that we used earlier for the outer corner. Brush off the excess because you don't really need that much, and just to darken it up a little bit because the color went away a little. Alright, and there you have it. I'm going to put like the little highlight in the inner corner and the brow bone later on, but basically that is the finished eye look, and we're gonna go on to the full face. For our foundation for today, we're going to be mixing 2 foundations. And the reason that I like mixing these 2 foundations is because it gives you like a luminous look, but also keeps the steady structure that you need throughout the day, so you won't get sweaty or a little dewy or anything, because we don't like dewy in this household. The only dewy we like is with highlighter. So for the foundation today, we're going to be using We're gonna be using this Maybelline 24-Hour Foundation in the color 320 Honey. And for the other foundation, we're going to be using the Becca foundation in the color Medium. So what I'm gonna do is put it in the back of my hand and then just mix them in together. So I usually use like 2 pumps of the Maybelline, if I can get 2 pumps out. And then I use like a little squirt of the Becca foundation just because it's really luminous and kind of oily in a sense, so I don't want to use too much of it. And so you get it on the back of your hand and just mix them in together. So once you have it mixed in, I just like to put it on my face first. I don't like putting it on the brush and then my face because it just loses all of the foundation. So I just like marking out my face. And the foundation brush that we're going to be using today is the Morphe Y6. Literally the best foundation brush ever. Thank you, Laura Lee, for getting me hooked on this. So we just go blend. And also, since I am wearing a off the shoulder, I'll also like to put it on my neck and my body because everything needs to match. Alright, so after you put on your foundation, you're going to go in and you're going to put on your concealer. The concealer that I'm going to be using today is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the color Warm Beige. Alright, so this is where you're going to put your concealer, and I'm going to go in with this little Wet n Wild foundation brush and just blend that in. The best way to blend in your concealer is to pack it in and then go swipe, because if you just swipe, then it's just not going to actually go where it needs to go, and it's not going to stay thick throughout the day. And if you mess up like I did and I put too much concealer, just go in with your foundation brush again and just buff it out a little bit. Alright, so after you blend in your concealer, you're going to go in with your setting powder. And I'm going to be using the best setting powder that there have ever been made at the drugstore. We are going to be using the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. And what I like to do is put a lot in the top, just so I can put it all over my face and pack it in there. We are trying to keep this makeup on for your whole day, so you need to really focus on your setting powder and make sure you press it into your face accordingly to make sure that it stays and your makeup doesn't move around. So I'm going to go in with this little packer brush. This is a Ulta angled foundation brush, which I've never used it for foundation. And you're going to press in the powder that you put in underneath your eye. So when you put it on, just press. And then we're gonna put a little fine layer of powder. So after we put that setting powder on, you're gonna go in with a little fan brush and you're going to get a just regular face powder. So I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me powder in 220, which is natural beige. And when you go underneath your eye with this, you're gonna get it and you're gonna pat it down and then swipe. Ah, shoot, that got in my eye. Pat it down and swipe. Alright you guys, so after you put the powder on, now it's time to contour and bronze up and put some blush on. So I'm going to go in with the best freaking bronzer I have ever used and will always use, the Milani Face and Eye Strobe palette in 03. It's been beat and brought back to life so many times, and I really kind of need to go get another one, but do I want to? No. So I'm going to use it till I can't anymore. Alright, so now we're going to go in with our blush. And for the blush today, we're going to be using the e.l.f. blush in Fuchsia Fusion. Alright, so after we put in the blush, we're going to go in And I'm gonna finally do my mascara. So I'm going to be using my favorite mascara ever, which is the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced. And we're gonna put that on our bottom and our top lashes. Alright you guys, so I just finished doing my mascara. Now I'm gonna go in and do my highlighter. So for my highlighter today, we're going to be using the Laura Geller Gilded Honey Baked Eyeshadow. Ooh, no. Baked highlighter. And we're just going to put that on our cheeks and then my nose. And then I'm going to put some lipstick and we will be right back. Alright you guys, so I hope you guys liked this look and I hope you kind of use it for the summer because this makeup will kind of last you all day. So I hope you guys enjoy. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below and I hope you liked it and see you next time.